So I'm putting this screenshot at the start of the video because this comment was posted after I already rendered the whole video, and I feel like it's very important because they claim to be one of the moderators of Turbo server, and it lists a lot of the problems that are going on in this video, and I want you to take this into account when listening to the rest of the video.
Alright guys, it's Six Striker and welcome to a new video on this channel. And today I'm going to be doing sort of a follow-up video to a video I made 9 months ago. And that video is about TurboMotionZ. Basically today the man deleted his Discord, and I feel like right now is the perfect time to really just talk about why you should stop supporting this man if you have or are still supporting him already. And I'm not trying to hate on him, I'm not trying to bring him down. I'm just gonna state what's pretty obvious and what the guy's doing and how he's taking advantage of people. Well, over the last 9 months, I did make a video talking his problem and how he reacts, and basically nothing was resolved. I did do an interview with him and literally nothing changed. I get comments on comments, thousands, or not thousands, I get like hundreds of comments and people DMing me on Twitter and on Discord talking about Turbo and why they just got banned from his Discord and why this man just flexes on him and how toxic he is. And about a month or so ago, I even got these screenshots from my phone about how this guy was about to end his whole career just because he was getting zero support on Twitch and completely ignoring all of his fans, all the support that was right there for him just because they weren't watching his stream. And I took these screenshots. I'm not always active, I don't even watch the man that much, but he does, to give credit where credit is due. TurboMotionZ makes pretty decent content and pretty entertaining content for the average person, and I respect that and I respect the work he puts into it. But the guy is just so obsessed with constant success, and it makes no sense to me how he can't appreciate what's right in front of him. Anyway, in the pictures I've shown or are showing currently on the screen, you can see how there's a bunch of people talking, but he's just gonna end it. And that's not the first time that's ever happened, or that's not even close to the first time he's done that. He does it all the time. Before I made the old video to what I'm talking about now, TurboMotionZ would constantly talk about suicide, or constantly say I was going to go homeless, and constantly play this innocent character, acting like this guy was getting nothing and how he would have nothing if his fans didn't support him. It would be constantly saying he would have nowhere to live, or he couldn't pay the rent. The guy lives with his parents, okay? This guy is a YouTuber, makes videos at his parents' house, and the amount he's making from skins or from YouTube or from sponsorships, he could easily have an apartment and easily live. I mean, if not living, the guy lives in Canada. If he couldn't do it in Canada, because I'm not pretty sure on all the rates and prices up there, he could definitely do it in the US, especially in my state, because it's one of the most highly taxed places. And anywhere else, even here, he could definitely make it with the amount of money he can bring in. The guy makes easily a lot of money from affiliates, from views, and from sponsorships. And if it's not from views, because I know when his last channel got terminated, he started to say he couldn't remonetize his videos because his channel get terminated because he already has a terminated channel. So I'm not really understand, I don't really understand everything in that aspect. But what I do know is he also has a Twitch, and the guy had, when I last got on his stream, he had 200 plus subs, and that's a decent amount of money, I'm pretty sure. I can't think of how much that is off the top of my head, but well, if he had almost 200 subs at that moment, I know he'd be making less than $1,000 off of that month. The guy can average about 30 to 40 viewers a stream, but he doesn't get more than that. So he constantly puts himself down and constantly talks very negatively in his Discord. And we're gonna get onto that because his Discord is now deleted, and I'll explain why in just a second. But this guy makes a lot of money, he really does, and you can show it and you can see it in his Discord that he did have. But he always, or even on Twitter, you can see, I just picked up these skins to give away. I just picked up this $300 skin that's worth $150 in cash, $200 in cash. I picked up this skin that's worth money but he picks it up. He picks up like CS:GO skins instead of prioritizing what he needs to put his money towards. And this kid lives in a reality. Like, he's not even a kid, but he acts like a kid. He lives in a reality land that his ego is boosted by what he buys, and he's just not acknowledged by enough people to help his standards. If anyone else in the world, if I had the support that this man had, I'd be so happy. Obviously, I want to strive towards success, but the way his channel is looking, he's constantly gaining and gaining, but he keeps using this this just I need more mentality, and he plays a victim and constantly like puts his fans at in a place where they don't need to be. Like, they're saying, if you don't support me, I'm gonna kill myself, or if you don't support me, I'm gonna start doing hardcore drugs. And he can't, like, on his Discord, the guy would just say, hey, I'm doing a shit ton of weed, I'm drinking a shit ton, which partying is not bad, right? Like, you can party, but like the way he uses his stuff is he wants to try hardcore drugs. And I don't know what your opinion is on that, but like putting that towards your fan base, that's obviously not all above 18, because they're all like 13 to 18-year-olds who are trying to get skins. Some of them are just being your fans because of the game. Not everyone's above the age to do that, and you're just putting your fans in an uncomfortable situation, because I don't have screenshots to show it, but like I've seen the way they reacted. A lot of them are having negative reaction to it, and they just think it's like, either some of them are like, hey, it's okay, but the guy says he uses it to cope. And it's not good, because the way he reacts to people in his Discord is just not the way you'd want to as a guy in his position. And you can do whatever you want in the position he's at. Like, you can act however you want, but I've seen it. I've gotten comments, I've gotten messages, I see the way people react. I made two videos, one being an interview and the other one just talking about Turbo, and they just act like I can do something about it. And it's like, I can't really do something. A lot of people respect the way he makes videos and does giveaways, so they want to follow him. And I'm just saying that this guy is not a good guy to follow. Like, he's very mentally abusive to his fans. Now let's get on to his Discord. So today, what is it, November 10th? His Discord he deleted it himself because his staff must have betrayed him. Like, they betrayed him and started like doing stuff to the server. Like, I don't even know what he was doing, but they're exploiting it, or like the staff members he had in his Discord server were griefing it, I guess, and he couldn't handle the stress. There's like a Discord had like 3,000, 4,000 people in it, and been there over the past 3 years. And there's constant people that are always in it that I see that support the guy. From here to his Twitch streams, people donate to his Twitch streams. These people that are supporting him, being his fans, and I'm a part of this small community, so I know a lot of this, and that's why I want to talk about it. It's just like he like Thanos snap, and the Discord's gone. He deleted it, and if you go on his Twitter, you can see what he said. He was drunk and he wanted to do it. Like, listen, there's nothing wrong with drinking, there's nothing wrong with doing stuff that involves party activities, but if you're using this substance to cope with depression and stuff, it's really not a good thing. And the guy is just mentally ill. I think he doesn't know how to handle himself, and he shows it way too much. And there's people that are like that. People need people to talk to. There's people who have problems and like to express it with their guys and their friends, but if they put other people at a position that's uncomfortable in a life or death situation, and constantly saying they won't make it unless you do something better for me, it's pretty crazy. Like, this guy makes more than the average employee. Probably it's really crazy. He makes a lot of money, and he can make more, and he could be really successful. And you could say he loves doing YouTube. If you talk to him, he'll also say, I just love doing it. I don't want to do anything else. This is my dream job. But a lot of it's off the money. So he's really contradicting himself. It's not that he loves the content. He loves the attention and the money. And without that, he's nothing. That's the sad reality, is this guy is nothing without any of this stuff. And the way he looks, the way he takes care of himself is shown. I mean, if you talk to him, it's like, if you are in the Discord, the guy never goes outside, and like the guy never treats himself in the best way, and it's just very toxic for the people around him. And I'm just saying, like, you guys need to stop supporting Turbo until this guy can fix himself, put himself into some kind of rehab, until he is in just the best position that is better for him and better for his fans and just everyone in general. Because not only does he play with people's emotions and like make them try to feel pity for himself, he also is very toxic towards people that disagree with him. There's a lot of the people that comment say things like that they got banned from his Discord from a simple disagreement, or just when someone's views don't line up with how Turbo wants them, they're just rejected, or it's just a very toxic back and forth conversation. The man's just toxic. I mean, when my interview when I had with him, the way he comes off is he doesn't mean for it to be toxic, but it just is. And I just don't know what else you can do to help the man. And I just feel like until, like I said earlier, until he can better himself, that I would just not support him, because he's. I also want to add that there's a lot of support for this guy on his YouTube, on his Twitch, on his Discord for his mental, like how he is depressed. There's a lot of support and a lot of people there to help him. I don't want to forget that. I want to make sure everyone knows that. Just because I'm not trying to say not help this guy, because if he's mentally ill or something, you want to be there for him. I'm just saying there has and constantly has been people there for them. It's just not the person you should be helping. Especially, he should be getting help. He should be seeing someone, seeing if he can fix this depression that's been over him. He's hurting a lot of people in the process. Like the people he's been working with in his Discord that griefed it. Like the mental strain that was put upon those people by Turbo was a reason they did it, and why they're gone now, and why the Discord's gone now, and that's just something that should not be acceptable. Anyway, to conclude, what I'm saying is Turbo is a great YouTuber when he put his mind to it, but the guy's caught up in so much in money and so much in attention that his intentions go the wrong way, and it looks really bad. I mean, he might want to be a YouTuber and have a great community, but he really cares too much about having money when he really does have money right in front of him. But he's too caught up in his ego to change the situation and put him around. I mean, he has like $30,000 in skins, and he's very toxic in his community towards people that disagree with him, and he's very toxic when he doesn't get what he wants. As an example, he doesn't get Twitch viewers, even though the other day he hit 200 Twitch subs. So I mean, what's enough? Like, what's enough for this man? I don't know. Anyway, I want to know what you guys think. Leave your opinions down in the comments below. It'll be much appreciated. And if you want to see some more videos on this channel like this, tell me in the comments. Or if you just want to see other videos, check out the channel. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.